Hello everybody, it is Adam's Anime World. Welcome to a new video, and it is time for my first impressions of One Punch Man Season 3. So, it's been a long time since Season 2. I think I counted it was like 6 years since Season 2. And there was a recap episode of Season 2 that came out, I think, a couple of weeks ago or last week or something. And I watched it, I think, last week. I think I made a short talking about it, and it was definitely worth watching because, like I said, it's been so long since Season 2, and the way that Season 3 goes in, there's no recap at the start of Season 3. There is none. So the recap, if you haven't watched Season 2 of One Punch Man since it came out, you're not going to really be you're probably going to have a hard time remembering what's happened. So I watched it and it was definitely helpful for me. So Season 3. It was a decent first episode. It was a lot of setup stuff. There wasn't any action in it. There was no fighting scenes, no action or anything. It literally was 25 minutes of characters talking. But it was a good first episode. Because, like I said, it sets up what's coming for the rest of the season, and you know, it's a good start. It's some shows, especially when they're new shows, they come out and they've got like a holy shit fucking everything happening first episode to get you back into it. But because we're now into Season 3 of this and everyone's like familiar with the story and the characters and what's happening, it didn't really need that. It was just like, okay, here's the aftermath of fucking Season 2. Here's the setup of what's happening next. And then next week we'll see it starting to take shape. Now, I've noticed since, I think the episode came out yesterday, and I've noticed since it came out, there's been a lot of talk about the animation in the show. And I remember back when Season 2 came out, we had the same fucking talk. Season 1 of One Punch Man is beast. Like there is no denying that Season 1 of One Punch Man is fucking beast, right? It is class. And then everyone expected the same level when Season 2 came out. I think, was there a change of studio or something? I think Madhouse did Season 1, if I remember right. And there was a change of studio for Season 2. I think it's JC Staff now. And I remember when Season 2 came out and everyone was just going, oh my God, this doesn't look anywhere near as good as Season 1. Holy shit. Oh my God, the animation is such a downgrade from Season 1, and everyone was complaining about it. Now, people have been complaining about the animation in Season 3 again, like they did with Season 2, but it's in a different way this time. People are saying, okay, the animation's better than Season 2, but the problem is this time they're using a lot of still frames. Still frames with just characters talking and not a lot of actual movement in the characters. I did see a video, and this was before I watched the episode, I did see a video by Chibi Reviews about this. And he said that it's like the worst anime of 2025. I wouldn't go that far. Like I'll link his video in the description. And the title of his video says that this is like the worst anime of 2025. I wouldn't go that far at all. It's definitely not that bad, but you can see like there is a lot of just characters standing and talking and they're not moving much. Which isn't great. I've got to admit, it isn't great. But we will see what happens as the season moves forward. I'm wondering what the Japanese fans think of this. I might put a post out and just see if I can get some interesting... Because I've noticed sometimes with shows and complaints about anime, the complaints that Western fans have about certain things Japanese fans don't have those complaints. So I would be interested to see if they have the same complaints. But the episode was decent. There's not a lot to say about it, to be quite honest, which is why I did that whole thing about the animation thing. There's not a lot to say about the actual episode itself, other than it was just a good setup episode for the rest of the season. So, have you seen it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think about the whole animation stuff, the still frame stuff, and I will see you next time.